Welcome everyone. I've got a fun practice to share with you today. We're going to be doing Surya Namaskar B, the B Sun Salutation. We're going to be using the wall for this instead of the floor. So the advantage of using the wall is that it takes some of the weight, not all of the weight, but some of the weight out of the hands, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. So if you struggle with that on the floor and you find poses like downward facing dog, or some of the back bends or plank pose variations that you might see in a sun salutation are not doable for you on the floor, having the wall may make them a little bit more accessible for you. If this is still feeling like a lot at the wall, I recommend that you check out a chair version of Sun Salutation, and I'll link one of those in the description for you. To do this practice, all you need is a little piece in front of the wall where you can practice. And what we'll do today is I'll take you through each of the poses a little more slowly, and then we'll go through once a little more quickly so you can see how the breath and the movement connect. If you enjoy this, feel free to learn it and then to practice it more at any pace you like. I'm going to try to hit kind of an in-between pace when we do the breath and movement, but if you want to speed it up or slow it down to suit you, please feel free to do that as well. We're going to start in front of the wall, and the first thing we're going to do is measure. So you're going to walk your feet back so that when you bring your hands onto the wall, you can kind of stretch out and take your hips towards the middle of the room, and that's about where you want your feet. If you're most comfortable being a little higher up, you're going to use that position to measure. And then we're going to start in Tadasana, mountain pose. Just standing and breathing, feeling your feet connected to the floor. I recommend letting there be a little bit of space in between your feet here. I'm getting settled, situated, bringing your attention into the body here. I'm going to move towards Utkatasana, fierce pose or chair pose. Finding a bend at your ankles, knees, and hips. You can bend more or less at some of these joints to make this more comfortable for you. So you're going to find your ideal position here. If it feels good, you might also take the arms up. They can have bent elbows, palms facing each other. They can be straight or they can be somewhere in between. Taking a couple of breaths here in this first Utkatasana. And then we're going to bring the hands towards the wall. And we're going to walk the hands down the wall as we take the hips back. Maybe the legs straighten, maybe they don't. Coming into a forward fold here. From here, you're going to lift partway out of your forward fold, and then you might bend your elbows. Depending on how your body feels, you might like this hand position, or you can play with a different hand position if there's something that works better for you. So elbows bent or more of a straight arm plank, whatever's working for you right now. And then we're going to do a back bend. It's kind of like a Bhujangasana cobra pose or an Urdhva Mukha Svanasana upward facing dog pose. You're going to press the wall away. Lift your breastbone towards the wall and up, and look slightly up, coming into a standing back bend with the wall. And then we're going to press back to your Adho Mukha Svanasana downward facing dog pose with the hands on the wall. So hips go back, legs can be as bent or straight as feels good. We're looking for length here from the armpits to the hips. Breathing. From here, we're going to shift towards the wall a little bit. You're going to step your right foot forward. Right knee is bent, and then you're going to take the hands off the wall, lift the arms up, either bent elbows or straight arms or somewhere in between. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. From this posture, you're going to take your hands back to the wall. You can have straight elbows or bent elbows as you take the right foot back to meet the left one. And then you're going to come into your back bend again, lifting the breastbone towards the wall, looking slightly up. Arms could be straight or they could be bent here. And then you're going to press the wall away, send the hips back, coming into your downward facing dog variation here at the wall. When you're ready, you're going to come towards the wall a little bit, step your left foot forward, keep the right foot planted, left knee is bent. As the hands come off the wall, you're going to bring the arms up. Either bent elbows, straight elbows, or somewhere in between. Virabhadrasana 1 on the second side. Left foot is forward now. Breathing and feeling. And then you're going to bring your hands to the wall. Lean slightly towards the wall. Arms can be straight or arms can bend here. Arms will provide some support as you step the left foot back to the right. And then we're going to do a back bend here, lifting the breastbone towards the wall, looking slightly up. And press the wall away, back to your downward facing dog. Nice long side bodies. Hips going back toward the middle of the room. From here, you're going to lift partway up. And then you're going to fold into a nice forward fold. If you want to even bring the arms down the wall, you can do that if you like. From here, we're going to bend the knees, hips, and ankles, and we're going to bring the arms up, coming back to our Utkatasana. And then straighten the legs, coming back to Tadasana, to stand. So we'll flow through a little faster this time. Feel free to adjust the pace of the movement and the breath for what you need here. Taking a few breaths in Tadasana, getting really settled into the feet. Feeling how your feet support your weight on the floor. When you're ready, we're going to bend the knees. Inhale the arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the wall, folding forward. Inhale, lift part way up. And then exhale, come towards the wall, maybe bending the elbows. Inhale into that back bend here. Exhale back to your downward facing dog, maybe taking a couple of breaths here, really feeling the hips going back towards the wall or behind you. And then when you're ready, we're going to come towards the wall, step that right foot forward, inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the wall, step the right foot back, inhale into your back bend. Exhale back again to your Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Taking a couple of breaths here long through the sides of your body. Maybe a bend in the knees here so you can really feel length. And then when you're ready, we're going to shift a little towards the wall, step the left foot forward, inhale the arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. As you exhale, take your hands to the wall, step the left foot back to meet the right. Inhale into your back bend posture here. And then exhale back, hips towards the middle of the room. From here, you can inhale, lift up partway. Exhale, fold more. You might even walk the hands a little more down the wall if you like. Find a nice bend through the knees, hips, and ankles. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, press the earth away, come to stand. Taking a few breaths in your mountain pose, Tadasana. So that's your Surya Namaskar B at the wall. Feel free to play with some variations. You can straighten or bend the arms when you're doing those plank variations. You can make those back bends gentler. You can play with the height of your hands on the wall. So you're really finding a version of this that works well for you. And then once you do that, feel free to repeat a few of them and just see how it feels as you flow through these gentle rhythms in your body, letting your breath and your movement sync up. If you have any questions, you need a workaround for something, or you want to share what you experienced as you did this variation, please share in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I hope you really enjoy practicing this variation of the Sun Salutation. It's nice to be mat-free sometimes. Thanks for practicing with me. And may we all be balanced and well. Thank you so much.